Hello and welcome to the Ellen Made Book Club. Today I want to pick out what books to read in March. So I'm going to pick the books with the help of my TBR jar, and this is filled with the prompts from the different reading challenges that I am participating in this year. So we have a few different colors. The green ones are for the Climathon 2025. The pink ones are for the Buzzwordathon title and cover challenge. The blue ones are the Read Good challenge, the Savage prompts, and the Classic 6 challenge. And yellow ones are for my own diversity book bingo. And all of the colors have some that just say 25 in 2025, which means I need to choose a book from my 25 in 2025 list of books that I want to get to this year. We've been out of oat milk for a couple of days, and so I feel like this is the first real cup of coffee I've had in days, and it's very good. Some of the books for my diversity book bingo and for the Climathon are a bit more on the serious side, and some of the books for the other challenges are bit more fun. That's why it works very well, I think, to pick one of each color and see what I get. I also have a couple of new releases that will be available on my audiobook app in March, and those are Count My Lies by Sophie Stava and Killer Potential by Hannah Deitch. And so I would love to get to both of those if I have time. And I would also like to have another audiobook, I think, at least one, to choose from during the month of March. So we'll see what we get on the prompts. And so yeah, let's just start picking the prompts already. Okay. First prompt is going to be a pink prompt, and so that is for the Buzzwordathon by Kayla at Books and Lala. And this one says water, which I think was the prompt for February, but I'm not doing them in order. So that might work out very well. Let me see what I have picked out for that. I do have a few different options. There are a lot of books with water-related words in them. I mean, in the title, which is what the challenge is. Okay, let's see. I have Our Wives Under the Sea, which I have been wanting to read for a long time, and that is one that I have on audiobook, I think. And then I also have River Spirit by Leila, Aboulela, I think her name is, which is this one. But yeah, this one I don't have on audiobook, I don't think. So I might choose Our Wives Under the Sea for that one. I'll decide that when I know what the other books are, I think. Let's see if we can get another color. A green one. So that is for the Climathon. Okay, so this one also says water. And for this one I have a particular book picked out, and that is Something in the Water. And Thing is also the prompt for the month of March for the Buzzword title challenge. This is There's Something in the Water, which I happened to pick up from the library today. This is nonfiction, and it's called There's Something in the Water, Environmental Racism in Indigenous and Black Communities, Reckoning with Canada's Denial of its Colonial Past, Present, and Erasure of Marginalized Communities. This book is a must-read for anyone interested in the impacts of environmental racism in Canada and beyond. That worked out very well, but I think I'm gonna pick Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield for the Buzzword water-related words prompt. So I have this and Our Wives Under the Sea. Okay. So prompt number 3. Let's see if we can get a different color. A blue. This one says Booker Prize winner. This is for the Read Good challenge. So I have two options for this. The first one is The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. And then I also have Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. I'm not sure I'm in the mood for either of these. I feel like I need some fun reads this month. And I do have Count My Lies and Killer Potential and Our Wives Under the Sea. But I don't think Our Wives Under the Sea is very fun necessarily. I'm gonna pick another prompt and see what happens. When in doubt, pick another prompt. Okay, so this is a yellow one, and that is for my own diversity book bingo. Okay, and this one says secondhand. The one that I had picked out for secondhand for my diversity book bingo is When the Mountains Sing by Wen Van Wei Mai, but I'm not sure if this is the month for that. This is also not a very fun read necessarily. And yeah, I'm gonna put this on pause as well, I think. I'm not sure I'm ready for that just yet. Let's see what else we can get. I need something fun. Another pink one? No, I need, what do I need? I've picked one from each color already. I'm going to pick another yellow and another blue, I think, just to see what else I get. That's a blue one. Okay. This one says blue cover. So blue cover, that gives us a little bit more options. That's good. Okay, I'll pick the yellow one right now as well, I think. See if we can try find a yellow one. Is that a yellow one? That's two yellow ones. Okay. Backlist. So for backlist, I have Detransition Baby by Tori Peters. And I think that she's coming out with a new book this year, if I'm not mistaken. I've had this for a while now, and so I think I would like to read this month. This seems like a, yeah, funny and emotional. It says, can make you laugh and cry in the space of a single chapter. Okay, let's go with this one for what? For backlist? Okay, so then we also need a blue cover. I do have a big stack of books from the library and none of them are blue, unfortunately. So that's not good. I could pick Forgotten on Sunday again by Valérie Perron. I had this on my TBR for January and I didn't get to it. So this might be the month for that. Yeah, I think I might pick this one and we'll see if I get to it this month. I made the coffee really strong and so I'm getting a bit like... Okay, so that's my TBR picked. I have 6 books in total, which I think is doable considering 3 of them are on audiobook. So the first one I have is Detransition Baby by Tori Peters, and this is about a couple, and I think one of them is transitioning and they're having a baby, but then someone wants to transition back, and I'm not exactly sure. I think it's going to be funny and emotional and informative, and yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. Then we have Forgotten on Sunday by Valérie Perron. This is translated from the French, and this is about a woman who works in a nursing home, and she is told the story of one of the women who lived there. I think that's what it is. I just think this cover is stunning and the story sounds good too. And there was also a call made, like the phone. It says, and then trouble arrives in the form of a mysterious phone call that leads to a shocking revelation and shakes the retirement home to its core. And I think that sounds very funny. And so we'll see what that's about. And yeah, I'm interested to read this. There's Something in the Water by Ingrid R.G. Waldron. This is nonfiction about environmental racism in Canada. Count My Lies by Sophie Stava, which is a thriller about a woman who is a liar and usually lies little harmless lies, but one day she meets a couple in a park where their daughter is playing, and she says that she's a nurse even though she's not, and she lands a job as the nanny for the family. Yeah, she's a liar, and that's maybe not the best person to become a nanny, but she might not be the only one lying. So yeah, I'm very excited to read that one. And then I had Killer Potential by Hannah Deitch, which is also kind of a thrilling book. Darkly funny thrill ride is what it said it was. It's a girl in Los Angeles who is a tutor for the rich and wealthy in Los Angeles, and she shows up to the tutoring lesson for the week, but finds the parents' bodies strewn across the garden, having been killed. And then there's a woman screaming in a closet, and so she goes to rescue her, but then they're spotted and they're on the run now because now they're suspects, and the other woman from the closet doesn't speak, so, or won't speak. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens with that story. And then for one of the prompts, the water prompt, I picked Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield, which has been talked about a bunch of times, and I'm not sure what it's about. It's a couple, and one of them works on a submarine or something, I think, but then she dies or doesn't die, or I'm not really sure. No, I think she comes back from a job under the sea somehow, and it's very different from what she left as. I'm not really sure. I'm very intrigued to read that. I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard it's a bit of a weird experience. Like, I don't know. I'm very intrigued. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And yeah, like I said, I also have a bunch of books from the library, so we'll see if I throw any of those in. But yeah, other than that, that's my TBR for the month, and I'm actually excited about it. I wasn't at first, but yeah, they are growing on me, and they're all books that I really would like to read. And so why not this month? And my coffee went cold. Let me know in the comments what you're picking up next. I hope you're gonna have a great reading month, and I hope that I am too. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. I always have to shake it. Okay, I don't need to say so many stupid things. Shake, shake, shake.